Sup, choo-choos? I'm Christopher,
I'm Josh.
and we're here at church. Guess what we're doing at church?
A board game convention?
Who knew?
Yeah, I know, right? So yeah, the name of this place is Discover Chruch, and they apparently like to hold board game conventions here.
Like good board games, too.
Yeah.
Surprised.
But they've also got a reason behind it, so why don't we go find out what that is?
Absolutely. We're going to go talk to the pastor, we're going to go see some other folks around here, and we're going to go raffle.
That's right.
Hi, choo-choos. This is Christopher Lachey with Failroad Express, and I am with...
Mike Giannopoulos.
Hi, Mike. Who are you?
I am the pastor at Project Re3 Church in Kernersville, home of ReCon.
Okay, ReCon. Tell me a little bit about ReCon.
ReCon started a few years ago with a couple of gamers we had here in the church that had the idea that they wanted to introduce other church members to board gaming, and we decided to open it up to the community. It was a huge success, and we've just kind of been rolling ever since.
You mean like Scrabble and Monopoly and things like that?
Well, we put them in their own little room to play that. But yeah, more of introducing folks to what would be considered gateway games, kind of like Catan or Ticket to Ride, things like that. And we even have rooms dedicated now for RPGs and a lot longer games.
Okay, and what got you started with ReCon? What's your mission, I guess, with ReCon?
Well, the idea was just simply, first and foremost, just to do a fellowship event, just for outreach to the community, let people know, hey, come here, hang out with some cool gamers, and learn some new stuff. And it has evolved quite rapidly since the first one.
Okay, how many have you been doing?
This is our fifth.
All right, as once a year, what are we doing?
We do twice a year now. We do every fall, usually around September, and then we'll also do one in the spring, usually around March.
Okay, and you've got quite a flea market back there with board games. Are those all donations? How does that work?
Yeah, so we offer several things for gamers here. We have our own game library, which we have around 120 games that have been donated from companies that we keep here at the church year-round. People can come check out and use and have their own little gaming events. We have games that have been donated for play-to-wins. We have games that have been donated for raffles. And then we also encourage folks, if they want to bring some of their games, and we set up a flea market, and they sell their games here.
Okay, cool. Profitability. What do you do with the profits? Does it just go to support the church? Or?
Well, ReCon is 100% free, so anybody can come. The game library is free. Play-to-wins are free, so you can come stay all day and not spend a penny if you don't want to. But we do sell food on site. We have great food. We do raffles for some of the nicer, larger game sets that we have, and then a percentage of the flea market also comes back. And what it goes to is an incredible organization called Abro, the American Belarusian Relief Organization, and it just allows us to help support and host some young children coming over from Belarus to get out of the radiation from Chernobyl. They get to come over here for 6 weeks every summer. For every 6 weeks they're here in the U.S., it adds a year to their life, and we have several families here in the church that host these kids every year, and this is just a way to make a little money to give them to help host these kids. So all the money goes to Abro, goes to these families. None of it goes back to the church. It all just funnels through us out into helping these kids get healthier and live longer lives.
Wow, you're such a good person. That's really cool, actually. I guess most importantly, do you prefer Euro style or Ameritrash? Or
I guess I would be Ameritrash, but I think it's thrash. But yeah, so I don't discriminate against my games. I like strategy games, but maybe a little bit shorter. And so instead of 3, 4, 5 hour games, I kind of stay away from. But I enjoy kind of an hour. Play with a bunch of different people, play several games, and just enjoy that style.
Do you have a preferred game?
Man,
down to one. No other games exist but this single game.
Right now, probably my two favorite games. I love Sagrada. I don't know if you've played that. Man, I love that game. My wife and I play that quite a bit. My wife and I play a lot of two-player games. So like Lost Cities or Seven Wonders, Duel, that types of stuff. We play a lot of those.
Wow, impressive. Well, that's really cool. Thank you so much, Mike, for hosting this wonderful event. We look forward to hanging out with you, getting some footage of the actual event, and seeing more about what you have.
All right, thank you.
Now go 1, 2. One over.
And then you can move through me.
3, 4, 5.
No.
All right, John, once again, we find you at another board game convention, but you've got Zombie Sabotage over here, but now you've also got some other new games. This one looks really cool. What is it? Just give me a quick rundown on what it is.
Okay, so yeah, we're currently developing some of our newer prototypes. What you're looking at here is Ghosts of War, Chapter 1, which is Hunt for Pavlichenko. Okay. It's actually Dan Lundberg's brainchild, and he's working with Twice Alive Games, so we're kind of co-making this game. And essentially, he based it off of a real-life World War II hero named Anna Pavlichenko. She was a 25-year-old college student when the Nazis invaded her hometown. She enlisted in the Soviet Army. They insisted that she be a clerk or a nurse. She decided she was going to be a sniper, developed a stellar reputation for accuracy and stealth. Killed 309 Nazi soldiers in her career. And so this game is featuring Anna Pavlichenko as the hidden sniper.
So she's not on the board, but the person who plays her has a notebook that they actually write in.
Yes, and our current sniper for this game had to go to the bathroom and took the book with him. So, because it's secret information, it's top intel. But yeah, so the sniper tracks their movements and shots through the journal while the Nazis are trying to spread out and search to capture the greatest threat to Soviet occupation.
And so, yeah, that's actually really cool. So everybody else plays as these little pawns right here, and they're trying to hunt her around and entrap her and catch her, correct?
Exactly. So on the sniper's move, she can either move or shoot as long as she's got direct line of sight, tree's not in the way or whatever, or she needs to reload. But she also has her toolkit cards, which kind of enhance her play, either a double move or setting a booby trap. And then the Nazis, they're just kind of blindly searching, getting out there. And when they move, they can either move or they can search their tile, hoping to find the sniper. But if they don't, they have to draw from their deck. And this could be a neutral draw, this could be a beneficial draw, or it could essentially screw them over and give the sniper a leg up on him. The only way they can gather information is when the sniper starts taking shots at them, then they can kind of narrow it down.
And I take it these are walls that they're building right here?
Yeah, these are like sandbag fortifications. So again, this is generation 2 of the prototype. These would be like sandbags or fortifications in the final game. And they act as like a one-shot shield. So yeah, when the shots start going, everybody starts retreating.
Nice. All right, well, thanks for showing us Ghosts of War.
Excellent, yes, thank you.
All right.
Like Wizard is like, by the time you get done, you've gone to the entire.
Okay. Am I playing high number cards or am I trying to keep one in my hand?
Green's got this one. It's 6. 12 for orange. Going across, we've got 9 for orange.
I'm gonna bet 1.
I'm sorry, 6 for orange. Going across. Hi folks, Failroad Express, I'm Christopher, and joining me today is...
Evan.
Hi Evan. What is it that you do?
I am the founder of a company called Token. You see right here. Token is a real-time connection app that takes the experience of online matchmaking that the video game world has benefited from for a while and bring that to the world of board games.
Okay, so how did you get into something like matchmaking for board games?
So I've been in the industry for a while. I've actually worked with a local publisher and helped them publish and launch their game and go through the whole manufacturing process. And so I've experienced the whole gamut of the industry, from being a hobbyist where I really love playing games to being on the other side with a publisher and publishing a game. And I just recognized that there was a problem in the industry where so many people buy all these games, but they don't get to play them as often as they want. And I thought there's got to be a way I can make that easier for everyone.
Neat. So is this like an app or something, or what does this actually look like? If I was going to go get this program.
Yeah, so it would be an app on your phone, and it would connect you. Basically, you would create a profile on the application where you'd say, these are the times I have free and these are the kind of games I like, and you would get paired with other people in real time who have the same constraints that you do.
Okay, so are you just out here with a banner, or do you have a proof of concept? How much progress have you made on Token?
Yeah, great question. We actually have been in a startup accelerator for the past 9 weeks, and that just concluded yesterday, actually. And we won second place overall out of the 10 companies that were going through it. We got about $20,000 worth of grants to push the project forward. And we have our prototype available. We've actually been doing a lot of user testing with that. And so if anyone wants to get connected with that, they can go to tokengames.com and put in their info. But we have a roadmap to launch in the market in about 12 weeks, and then we'll just be talking to customers and figuring out, are we solving the problem well, or can we do better, and reiterating off into the future.
Cool. So aside from matchmaking, what other, I'm going to call it stretch goals, what are your long-term goals with Token?
Yeah. Some of the long-term goals are to be able to help people discover games. So there are places out there today like Board Game Geek, but especially for new people who come to the hobby, it's a very overwhelming site, and it's hard. So like, for instance, 4,000 new games came out last year. Like, how do you know which one you would like out of those 4,000? And that's just last year, not including the total catalog of games available. So we want to be able to be a platform where we can see what games you're playing, what games you say you like, and be able to accurately show you, hey, now we think you'll like this game too. Similar to like Netflix that suggests content you'd like, or Spotify that gives you the playlist every Monday based on other music you've listened to. So that's something we're really excited about. And that in particular, we want to be an application that lowers all the barriers in the hobby. So especially as new people come in, we can just make it easy to do that, both to find games you like, to play with people who like the same games, and eventually we want to sell games through the platform and make that process easier. And we have a lot of things we're excited about around the selling portion, but that's what our stretch goals are. Yeah.
Well, that's really impressive. Final question, most important question. What's your favorite type of game?
I like hybrid games, I would call them. So like Rising Sun, Blood Rage, the combination of Euro games and Ameritrash games. I like the game where I have to sit down and it's like a battle of wits with the person across the table with me.
Well, that's really cool. Thank you so much for joining us, Evan. I look forward to your product.
Yeah, thanks. Appreciate it.
Okay, so I bought a bunch of raffle tickets. I'm going to go ahead and drop these suckers in and see if I can win something.
All right, so let's take a look at what we got here. So we've got Sailing to Osiris. It looks like it's going to be very Euro style.
Yeah. Oh, it's also. Let me take a look here. Yeah, it's got a point tracker right there on the outside.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's a Euro giveaway right there.
Oh my God.
Okay, there's an entire set of that's like everything.
This is everything. So I've got this one. I don't have any of these, and I definitely don't have these up top. I love how it says unknown value. I'm probably going to put that at about $250.
Oh man.
I will drop a couple of tokens. I'm going to drop 3 in there. I really want those. Sure enough. Okay, circus, job, animal, clown. We're going to have to do a review of this. This looks crazy.
All right, Red Dragon Inn right there. You're like a Red Dragon Inn junkie.
I'm a junkie. Let's go ahead and I'm going to drop 2 of those.
All right, putting 2 tickets in for that. Pandemic Anniversary Edition. That's awesome.
Metal case. Boy, that looks nice. Oh, that's heavy. Something like that.
Oh yeah, metal case.
Boy, that looks good.
Oh yeah. City
of the Big Shoulders and Burden of Destiny. Boy, this is.
That screams Euro.
This is a Euro. This is hardcore Euro. It's a 2.5-hour game. Oh my God. Okay. Boy, it's a good wait. Stone Age. You've got Stone Age.
Okay, this is the anniversary edition of Stone Age. Even though I have Stone Age, I would get this version. It's a winter map. It's got it's double-sided.
Hollow foil Stone Age.
Oh yeah, look at that. And it's just got upgraded tokens and pieces to it. But I love Stone Age, and I would totally get this one.
Actually, that looks really dope.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put that one down real quick. Lord of the Rings, a card game?
No, this is the board game. Oh, it is a card game. Yeah. I have no idea. It looks like something that's not for me, though.
Yeah. Somebody, hey, if you guys know this game, go ahead and let us know about it. It looks wild.
Okay, Cry Havoc looks awesome.
Cry Havoc. I'm digging the art. I don't know what the whole game is about. Okay, well, this is just the expansion. Hold on, 2 hands. It's heavy.
It's a two-hander. I love two-handers.
I love two-handers too. This is like what? Look at this game. Quadrant of space believed to be empty. Wow. Recruit troops, give orders, lead army, unique tactical.
It looks like you fight people, and I know you like fighting other people.
Josh, I'm gonna go ahead and bid on that right there.
Nice.
You know what game we don't have?
What don't we have?
We don't have Dr. Seuss Call of Cthulhu.
Wow.
This is perfect. The most merciful thing in the world, I believe, is humanity's failure to fully conceive of the cosmical horrors we've yet to reveal, and which up until now I have tried to conceal. Oh, God bless you, Kate.
It even rhymes. I love it. All right. All right, Christopher, we're finished here with our day at ReCon.
Yeah, at the Rediscovery Church in Kernersville.
So they hold this twice a year, so that's interesting.
Absolutely. They do a huge charity event. All the profits go to the Belarusian children that are affected by the Chernobyl radiation, and it helps sponsor these kids to come back to the United States for about 6 weeks. Adds a year for their life every 6 weeks that they get to spend in the United States. Plus, all the giveaways, stuff that people donate. You got publishers that are willing to give up their games. I got this, Red Dragon Inn. That's number 4, actually. Just won that on a play to win that they do here.
And there's still the raffle that they will do tomorrow, and we don't even have to, we can't be here, but they'll contact us if we win anything. So the wonderful thing about small cons, board game cons like this, is that you can come here and you've got a very good chance of winning a game, and one like this, you're also donating to charity too.
Absolutely, and like I said at the very beginning, there was no entry fee for this. You don't have to spend money. All I did was play the game and wrote my name on a sheet, and then everyone else, we competed, and boom, I won it. So come out to these small cons. Help support your local conventions. Meet more people that love playing board games just as much as you do.
All right, everybody. Be sure and check out more from the Failroad Express. We'll definitely have more videos coming out. And click on those links at the end and like and subscribe. Thank you very much for joining us at ReCon.
Have a good day.